So he says, I need you to seek him out wholeheartedly with everything you got, because if you do, I'm not worried about the temple. Because you ain't going to bring something precious where you don't believe it's going to be kept. In other words, he wants the whole nation to be a part of the process, to belong, to fit in, to have something to say, because they are a part of building this temple. You got all the leaders, all the priests, everything, whatever Solomon needs, handle it. But I know that if you love God first, then Solomon won't have no issues. See, if you don't love God with all your heart, then whoever the leader is that he has placed there is going to have a problem. Because you can't focus on the leader. You got to focus on God. If I love the Lord, then I know I'm going to do what's required of me. See, I don't move because the leader moves. I move because God has instructed me to follow him first and then the one who he sets before me. And as long as the leader is doing what he's supposed to be doing based upon God, I don't have a problem. So put your whole heart into knowing who God is. So number one, when you hear the message, you know that's from the Lord. It ain't a problem because your spirit identifies, your body recognizes, your mind says, this is of God because I know him. But now if I'm half-hearted and I don't know him completely and I don't do anything to go beyond myself, then I can easily walk out on a leader. I can easily not fulfill my obligations. I will not bring what's precious to me because I don't believe it'll be kept. So I'm not going to take that most inner part and place somewhere where I don't feel like. This is why we have such absences and people missing, not just here, but all across the country. We don't know God wholeheartedly. We don't know him for the real God that he is. We know the superficial God. We know where we can go get our ears tickled and our toes painted and things like that. We know those things where they will stroke our backs and our heads and our egos, and we go to them. Even though you know that the man of God or the woman of God is not right, it does not stop you from going there because there you have no accountability. And you understand that if you have no accountability there, you have brought nothing precious there. If you have brought nothing precious there, that's why you can kind of come and go as you please. You have no attachment. You have no lovingness. You have nothing there that will keep you or tie you down to the temple because nothing is precious there. I don't come because I come to hear this particular man, or I come to please God. I come because it looks good on my resume. Where do you go to? Well, I go to sister so-and-so's or brother so-and-so's church. Yeah, we have about 10,000 members. Where do you go to church? What do you mean? I just told you where I went to. How are you a part of the church? Because unless you got something precious there, it ain't a church. Get up and build the sanctuary of the Lord. Get up implies what? Action. Get up and build his sanctuary. Then you can bring the ark of the Lord's covenant and the holy items dedicated to God's service into the temple that is built to honor the Lord. So when I walk around these walls and I seen that it was lacking, I began to realize that there was nothing precious here.